For the first 12 years of my career, I worked here within Aeronautical Information Services. I started out as a cartographer, then I switched over to become an aeronautical information specialist. Outside of work, I'm also a private pilot. I've been flying airplanes for over 16 years. Clear prop! My background and experience as an aeronautical information specialist and a general aviation pilot, and I'm also a drone pilot as well, allowed me to apply that expertise to the ATO's efforts for UAS integration.
Since they first hit the scene, unmanned aircraft systems, or UAS, commonly called drones, have been considered real aircraft, and the FAA needs to factor drones into all its efforts to make the national airspace safe for everyone. In 2016, the FAA developed the Small UAS Rule as a major step towards the safe integration of drones into our airspace. Most people understand that any conventional aircraft, from a small two-seat Cessna to a 747, has to be flown according to specific safety regulations. What they may not realize is that it has to be the same for drones to ensure our airspace stays safe. The Small UAS Rule covers operators using drones for recreational or commercial use. This includes surveying and inspecting remote power lines and pipelines, search, rescue and recovery, agricultural spraying, and firefighting, monitoring, and management. Once the Small UAS Rule was enacted, the FAA developed an authorization and waiver approval process to permit drone flights in controlled airspace under specific circumstances. This authorization can only be granted by FAA headquarters. The Aeronautical Information Services Office saw the need to provide additional tools to support operators' requests and provide all stakeholders clear information about flight limitations in areas near airports in particular.
We'll go ahead and create a UAS Facility Map so they can manage that traffic.
Aeronautical Information Services worked with air traffic control facilities to develop a series of maps showing maximum altitudes around airports where the FAA may authorize UAS operations without additional safety analysis. These maps are known as UAS Facility Maps.
Can we zoom in to get a better idea as to why they put those zeros over there?
The maps and data affiliated with them live on the FAA's ArcGIS site. This airspace data is now available to our industry partners, and along with other agency initiatives, supports the development of automated application processes that UAS operators can tap into quickly and easily.
The Small UAS Rule went into effect in August of 2016. That allowed for commercial operators to fly in uncontrolled airspace, but they also had the ability to operate in controlled airspace as well, but that required an ATC authorization. So our challenge was, how do we manage thousands of new drone requests to operate in controlled airspace without creating an undue load on air traffic controllers? So using my cartographic background, we were able to develop this mapping idea of airspace around controlled airports. The maps really helped to speed up the airspace authorization process. Before this information was made available, it took a lot of manual coordination for FAA headquarters to approve an authorization request to ask the air traffic controllers, hey, is this operator okay to fly at 350 feet? Now that the pilot has that information and FAA headquarters has that information, we can approve airspace authorization requests a lot faster.
The UAS facility maps that the FAA is creating support that effort. Ultimately, safety is the shared responsibility of operators, the industries that deploy drones, and the FAA.
I'm really proud that I'm able to use my diverse skill set as a general aviation pilot, an aeronautical information specialist, and a drone pilot as well to create this product that helps foster safe integration of drones into the national airspace system. And one thing that we all need to keep in mind, the services and products that we create today for manned aircraft, we really need to start thinking about the future because we'll be doing the same thing for unmanned aircraft.